Hello and welcome to Studio 415. On today's show, you will hear how students feel about bullying at Carroll and if the administration is doing enough to stop it. You'll see a recap of the semi-formal dance and theme and decorations, and you'll see more students tackle a new Charger challenge. All of that and more coming up next.
It really disappointed us last year, but this year, actually having one is awesome.
Welcome to Season 5, Episode 3. So you might be wondering, where'd the audio go?
And they will all hide behind the same shield of "it's a joke."
Welcome to Studio 415. I'm Stella Brewer Vartanian. On October 15th, allegations regarding a brutal bullying incident at Churubusco Junior High surfaced during a Smith Green Community Schools board meeting. The event, and how the school handled it, had many parents outraged. In my story, I address how bullying is handled here at Carroll from a math student perspective. The allegations state that on October 12th, several students at Churubusco Junior High School were assaulted in a boys' football locker room. The perpetrators were given a 2-day suspension but were not removed from their sport teams. Now, Churubusco parents are demanding for stricter punishments against bullies. At the SGCS board meeting on October 18th, parents shared the experiences their children had with bullying.
Bullies are intimidating and scaring these kids from coming forward to stop the abuse.
My daughter's been bullied. Recently, it's not the first occurrence. A 2-day suspension is nothing for these kids. They're learning nothing from it.
Personally know 4 kids that have been bullied. They have moved to another school where they have to drive their child because nothing happened 2 years ago.
And as Churubusco students struggle with bullying, Carroll students unfortunately do as well. According to a Google form sent out by Studio 415, which was answered by 367 students, 49% of Carroll students have been bullied before, with the majority of incidences happening on Carroll's campus and online. Of the students who had been bullied, only 35% reported the incidences to the school, citing a lack of punishment for bullies and perceived indifference from school officials. Meanwhile, 61% of students have reported witnessing bullying, with only 23% choosing to report the incident and/or incidents to the school. Explanations from students ranged from being afraid of blowing the situation out of proportion, being known as a snitch among students, and believing that the school would not help with the situation. Half of respondents believed that Carroll has a bullying problem, but only 47% think Carroll handles bullying incidents as well. Freshman student Abigail Weaver says that she's experienced hostile harassment and believes that the best way to handle it is to not engage with bullies.
Ignore them unless it's on a physical level, then you should definitely tell someone. But if they're just talking bad about you or trying to break you down, then you just ignore it.
But for some students, bullying becomes too intense to ignore. Former Carroll student Ashen Price switched to online homeschooling after receiving death threats and feeling generally unsafe during their time at Carroll. Price describes what their experience was like while they were enrolled.
I'd say that a lot of the bullying that goes on at Carroll does have to do with people's orientations or their cultures. I've seen a lot of Islamophobia, homophobia, transphobia. I've seen just blatant racism, I've seen anti-Semitism, I've seen basically all of it, and they will all hide behind the same shield of "it's a joke."
Exclusion, name-calling, rumor spreading, online harassment, physical harassment such as pushing, kicking, and punching, transphobia, homophobia, and ableism were some of the most common experiences described in the survey by those who had been bullied and/or those who had witnessed bullying occur at Carroll. Studio 415 reached out to several NACS guidance counselors and principals, however we did not receive a response. With Studio 415, I'm Stella Brewer Vartanian. Last month, the students of Carroll High School dressed up in order to attend SemiFormal. Studio 415 reporter Hudson Zom has more on the story.
In 2020, Carroll High School canceled the fall semi-formal dance. With the effects of COVID-19 nearly gone, students were excited that semi-formal has returned to CHS once again. On November 13th, Carroll High School hosted its annual SemiFormal. After a year without the dance due to COVID-19, the student councils were back with a bang. The 10-12 Student Council hosted Neon Nights in the Alumni Gym, while the Freshman Student Council hosted Fall Ball in the cafeteria. The 10-12 Student Council provided a dance floor on the first floor of the Alumni Gym and seating on the second floor. If dancing was not enough, an arcade was also offered in the cafeteria. The freshman SemiFormal was decorated with earthy tones and trees replaced the columns of the cafeteria. LED lights hung from the ceiling and leaves draped over the entrance to the dance. The decorations for Neon Nights consisted of many vibrant colors. Glow sticks were provided in order to make the theme come together. Student Council President Tom Wynn says that planning and delivering the Neon Nights theme was a group effort.
So the theme really came from Student Council. We wanted to make sure we heard everyone's voices, and so they came together to create those ideas, and here we are.
The Student Council's efforts were not forgotten. Many students were seen dancing and playing in the arcade. Students from multiple grade levels had a good time.
This is my first time, but I'm having a great time. Can't wait to come back next year.
COVID ruined a lot of things last year that a lot of us, now juniors, we were sophomores, so we had never gotten to do it before. I think that it really disappointed us last year, but like this year, actually having one is awesome, and I think a lot of us really enjoyed it.
Carroll High School's first SemiFormal since 2019 completely sold out, drawing in several thousands of dollars. For Studio 415, I'm Hudson Zom.
How fast can students stick Post-it notes on their clothes? Charger Challenge host Anthony Alejo is back this week with another brand new Charger Challenge.
Go. Okay, go ahead. Oh my, another one! This is so dumb. Welcome to Season 5, Episode 3. So you might be wondering, where'd the audio go? Well, you see, the Studio 415 mic has been through a lot.
Every single night.
Check the mic, I'm gonna dunk on you.
So much to the point where it's literally dying. And I can't refilm anything at the school because I won't have enough time to edit it and put it all together because it's it's airing right now. But anyways, welcome back to Season 5, Episode 3 of the Charger Challenge. I'm your host, Anthony Alejo. And today we're gonna have our contestants play a game where they have to use all the sticky notes that they're given. And here's how it goes. You see, it's really simple. All you have to do is take a sticky note and put it on yourself. Okay, this is a lot harder than I thought. Now I know why the contestants thought it was hard. Oh my gosh. Actually, no, that brings me to my next point. And if you drop one, you're not out, but there's like a penalty thing where you have to wait 5 seconds in order to continue. Oh my gosh. This is so dumb. Which means it basically slows you down. Then, once you put all the sticky notes on yourself, you have to run 1 lap around the gym. And then the last thing you have to do is give me a high five. And whoever can do all of that first wins the challenge. And remember that they're doing all this and more, all to win the Studio 415. Oh my. Oh my, it broke. Oh, it's fine, keep going. They're doing all this and more, all to win the Studio 415 Cup 5. All right, we gotta go.
My name is Tiana Trulock, and I am gonna win because... No, I'm not gonna win.
My name's Caleb Miner, and I'm gonna win because I'm taller than her.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. You dropped one. Oh, you dropped it. Oh, another one just fell. Okay, go ahead. Oh my, another one.
You're not stupid.
Oh.
You dropped another. Wait, what if I just put them all in one spot?
That's pretty smart. I didn't even think of that.
I like this game. Yo.
Oh, you do. How do you feel about this?
Anthony, please leave me alone.
Wow, this is actually a lot cooler than I thought it would be. I honestly thought it was going to be pretty boring. You got this. You got this. Don't drop.
No.
So focused.
Oh, you just dropped another one. Oh my. Oh wow. my gosh. Wow. Caleb, you won this week's Tartar Challenge. How do you feel about that?
Pretty
you
good.
Could take the
pretty good. Pretty good.
Okay, Tiana, you lost. Oh, sorry. How do you feel about that? Okay, let me just redo that. Okay, Tiana, you lost. How do you feel about that?
I just want to say I called it, so who's the real winner?
Thank you for tuning in this week. That's all we have for you. Back to you in the studio.
Tell Me a Joke and Name the 7 Continents are 2 of the topics that students will have to address in the next episode of Commons Questions. Here's Alan Sizemore.
Hello and welcome to Commons Questions, Episode 2. I'm your host yet again, Alan Sizemore, and today we're going to be asking even hotter questions on even hotter topics that we know that you are dying to hear. Let's get into it. Cool zoom in. Alright, I don't know what that means, but I'm sure it was really cool. Excuse me, can you tell me a joke? Do you have any good jokes you could tell me?
Your mom.
Ooh, can you tell me a joke?
Your face.
I've gotten insulted twice now.
What do you call a cute vegetable?
I have no idea.
A cucumber.
Oh, cucumber.
So, why is dark spelled with a K but not a C?
I have no idea.
Because you can't see in the dark.
Brad, what's the meaning of life in one word?
Well, 42.
42 is the meaning of life in one word. Can you name all 7 continents?
Oh, no.
Antarctica. North America, South America, Africa, Asia,
North America.
Africa. Wait, that was 5?
No, wait, that was 6.
North America, South America. There's another one? Oh, Madagascar!
This is going really well.
North America, South America.
Australia?
Did we already say Africa?
We got North America, we got South America, we got Asia, we got Europe, we got Antarctica, and we got Australia.
I'm so proud of you. Good job, Adam.
Well, I'm not a moron.
Okay.
To my knowledge.
That's good to know.
North America, we got South America, we got Asia, we got Europe, we got Antarctica, and we got Australia.
I'm so proud of you. Good job, Adam.
Well, I'm not a moron.
Okay, what do you call a cow with no legs?
I don't know.
Ground beef.
Wow, so funny. Oh my God, landed.
Oh, the meaning of life?
Tacos, that's the meaning of life. This has been episode 2 of Commons Questions. I'm your host, Alan Sizemore. Back to you in the studio.
This time of year is stressful for a lot of students, so in an attempt to lighten your mood, here's a holiday story. Studio 415 reporter Malachi Wilkins was given the chance to talk to different students and staff on how they celebrate the holiday season.
The holidays are a magical time for everyone in the world, full of family, food, and gifts. I had a chance to meet with some of Carroll's staff and students to see how their traditions have changed, or maybe even stayed the same over the years. Kelly Mitchell, secretary of the Freshman Center, talks about her candlelit meal for Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve, we always make our own pizzas, and then we have kind of a Christmas movie night.
Shelley Roberson, secretary at the Freshman Center, just likes to enjoy the time with her family.
All of our children have grown up and are out of our home, so we have a brunch Christmas morning and then open gifts and just spend the day together.
Similarly, sophomores Alex Jones and Maggie D. Turk spend time with their families.
My mom makes cinnamon rolls and we open presents.
Over the holidays, we get matching pajamas, and we all wear them on Christmas Eve.
Instructional assistant Crystal Roark has a vivid memory from Christmas Eve.
The night before Christmas, every year, we would open one gift, be allowed to open one gift. I have a twin sister, my twin sister and I, and it would be pajamas, of course, given by our parents. And that was our tradition.
Senior Alexis Garrett's family gives more than it takes with their tradition giving back to the community.
We normally go shopping for kids that we get like boxes for like people that don't have enough money to buy stuff, and then we give it to the church and then they give it to them.
With the holidays right around the corner, make sure to spend time with your family and tell them how much you truly love them. Enjoy your traditions for the holidays. From Studio 415, I'm Malachi Wilkins.
That's all we have for today. Thanks for watching. If there's a story you would like us to cover, please let us know. For all of us here at Studio 415, have a great week, Carroll.
Sunny days and friendly smiles, walk the halls with me.